standing right next to every great soundbite.
In all honesty, it was just we were out there and we were talking, and my teammates were talking to me and telling me I was playing like a true wizard, like the Wizard of Oz almost.
Is a sports information director, otherwise known as an SID. An assistant coach of sorts, but a coach of words with a watchful eye over his athletes.
He's not doing push-ups.
And occasionally doing his part to make sponsors happy.
Go get a water. A water.
And once everything is in place, IU men's basketball SID Charlie Duffy stands just to the side, moderating the questions that come to the athletes and coaches that everyone wants to hear from.
Mike.
Trey, you've been getting questions for us for a while about your jump shot.
And he runs his game day office the same way a coach would, prepared and ready for anything that comes his way. After all, coaching was originally his ideal plan.
No slide. 8:37. 8:37.
All my life I wanted to be a coach. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to coach football. I think for like my nine-year-old Christmas, I got like a headset and, like a play card and like all that stuff. Like I wanted to be a coach. I try to set it up where game day is my least stressful day. So it's a lot of just setting up the game and then, setting up the stat computer, making sure the visiting press conference room is set up, and then just putting out fires.
In a lot of senses, it's a thankless profession. So if there's no issues to report, that's considered a success.
It's somebody else. The staff makes the schedule, and we're just trying to fit it.
For the most part, like nobody's going to come up to me tomorrow if things went well and pat me on the back and be like, "Good job." They're only going to come up to me if something went heinously wrong, right? So like at this point, it's just get everything done as meticulously as possible so that there is as few issues as possible so that nobody has anything to say to me after the game.
And make no mistake about it, there are some definite perks to the job.
The other day before Carolina, I got to sit at practice with Jay Billis for 2.5 hours and just talk basketball with Jay Billis. That's incredible. That like Jay Billis is one of my favorite humans, and he actually is. Everything you get on the broadcast from him, you also get in real life. Like he's as genuine of a human being as you'll ever meet.
But not unlike any profession in athletics, the biggest sacrifice comes in the form of time.
We work not as hard as the coaches because they're out recruiting and doing all that stuff, but we put in almost as many hours as those guys do. And their contracts, their salaries, and it is not, mine is nowhere close. Mine is closer to a monthly salary as opposed to their, yearly salary. And, sometimes I think it's hard for people to understand that and understand that there still has to be a work-life balance in all this. It's not all sunshine and roses.
At the end of the day, though, to be so proficient in a profession that not everyone is cut out for carries its own weight and value and makes everything worth it. It's part of why Charlie does what he does with a smile on his face.
My buddy and I at Texas State, we used to joke around that you have to be a certain amount of screws loose in your brain to want to do what we do. Yeah, it sucks I'm gonna be here till 3, but part of me is kind of messed up enough that I'm like, I get to be here till 3, whatever. Would I rather be doing this than a 9 to 5 where I sit at a desk and hate my life? No. You know what? If at the end of the day I'm here at 3 o'clock because I'm working a basketball game, what else would I be doing? Watching college basketball. So I might as well be getting paid to do it. It's all part of it. I signed up for it, and part of it is because I love it. So as backwards as it sounds.
For IU Sports Media, I'm Mason Williams.
Tell Mason over there. Mason's shooting you right now.
I know. That's why I had to do the mic back on. I know. We see you, Mason. You're not slick.
Hey, don't get my... I'm sweating like Sean Miller today. You better not get that.